Are businessmen and women more successful if they have a family? Well, I decided to do a little Google search and I found an article from Forbes that said yes. In their article, they asked the question, do parents make better managers? And their article talked about a study done by Clark University in which they interviewed 347 managers and executives. They found that parenting skills transferred over to great managerial skills. Some of these skills included positive communication, view problems as opportunities, and emotional intelligence. Interestingly, they also found out that having a spouse does not affect the leadership capabilities of managers. I also found this on another article that I read from another source. And in essence, it is less about having a partner and child and more about the whole parenting process that influences how well they will lead. So, a challenging perception of the idea that businessmen and women can lead efficiently while having families is that employees are not children, they're not toddlers. So, how would parenting skills make them a good leader? On top of that, another challenge would be due to a parent's responsibility to children, the devotion of their time and their work becomes split between the office and the children. Fortunately, this challenge is being worked towards with companies. The companies are starting to be more flexible with employees with young children. Something interesting that I came across during my search was an article about political leaders and having families. So in BBC posted an article titled, "Do Parents Make Better Political Leaders?" In this instance, they talked about a politician named Theresa May as Prime Minister. And people questioned whether or not they would be able to lead the country well because they don't have these experiences that are crucial and considered normal for many, many citizens. So if they do not have children, if they do not have a spouse, how can they possibly relate to their citizens? And how could they lead if they do not understand the struggles? So, in conclusion, businessmen and women can have higher success while having families by implementing their leadership skills gained and strengthened with families. But, of course, it is a balancing act between their home life and their work life. Also, in the political sphere, many believe it is essential that leaders have families. So, what are your thoughts?